There's a small island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, Madeira, a place known for its beautiful landscapes, its hills, its ocean winds, but not for fame or fortune. And in one tiny neighborhood of that island, in a modest home, a boy was born who would one day electrify the world. His name? Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. Cristiano's family didn't have much. His father worked as a kitman at a local football club, washing the jerseys that others would wear to play under the bright lights. His mother worked tirelessly as a cook and cleaner, doing everything she could to put food on the table. Life was not easy. There were days when young Cristiano would hear arguments in the small rooms of their house about money, or the lack of it. But even as a child, there was something different about him. He had a light in his eyes, a fire that couldn't be dimmed by poverty or circumstance. Every evening after school, while other kids played video games or watched cartoons, Cristiano would run through the narrow streets, up the steep hills, chasing a tattered ball with bare feet and bruised knees. He didn't care about the pain. He didn't care about the tiredness. He had a dream, and to him, that dream was louder than anything else around him. A dream to become the best footballer the world had ever seen. But dreams are fragile things, especially when life keeps throwing storms your way. At school, Cristiano was bullied. His classmates would mock his accent, his skinny body, his obsession with football. Some teachers told him to focus on realistic goals. But Cristiano wasn't built for the ordinary. Every insult became fuel. Every doubt became firewood to the burning desire inside him. And every night, when he lay in bed staring at the cracked ceiling, he promised himself, "One day, they will all know my name." At just 12 years old, he made a decision that would break most kids his age. He left Madeira. He left his family, his friends, everything familiar, and moved to Lisbon to join Sporting CP's football academy. Alone, a boy among strangers. And in those first few months, loneliness was his fiercest opponent. There were nights when he cried himself to sleep, too proud to call home and admit he was struggling. There were days when he felt invisible. But in every moment of weakness, he reminded himself why he was there. He wasn't chasing a job. He was chasing greatness. He trained harder than anyone. He stayed back after practice, perfecting his shots, his dribbles, his headers. While others were satisfied with good, Cristiano was addicted to better, faster, stronger, relentless. And soon people began to notice. Coaches started whispering about the boy with the impossible speed, the dizzying footwork, and the hunger of a lion. It didn't take long for Europe's biggest clubs to start paying attention. And one fateful night, playing against Manchester United in a friendly, Cristiano lit up the field like a supernova. After the match, the Manchester United players couldn't stop talking about him. Sir Alex Ferguson, one of football's greatest managers, made a decision right there. They had to sign him, no matter what it cost. At just 18 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo became a Manchester United player. A dream? Yes, but also the beginning of a whole new battlefield. England was tough, the tackles were brutal, the pace was merciless. Pundits criticized him. He's flashy, he's selfish, he's style without substance. But once again, Cristiano did what he always did when faced with doubt. He worked, tirelessly, ruthlessly, training until his muscles burned and his lungs screamed, perfecting his free kicks, his headers, his finishing, transforming his body into a machine, a weapon built for domination. And slowly but surely, the world began to see what he had seen all along. The boy from Madeira wasn't just talented, he was extraordinary. He lifted trophies, he scored goals that seemed to defy physics. He became the heartbeat of Manchester United. But for Cristiano, success wasn't a place you arrive at. It was a moving target, and he wanted more. Real Madrid came calling, and with it, the weight of becoming the most expensive footballer in history. 94 million euros, a number that turned heads, raised expectations, and painted a target on his back. Every critic was waiting for him to fail. Every camera was ready to capture his fall, but Cristiano didn't buckle under pressure. He thrived in it. He wore it like armor. Season after season, goal after goal, record after record, he became a force of nature. La Liga titles, Champions League trophies, Ballon d'Or awards. He collected them not like trophies on a shelf, but like battle scars, each one earned through sweat, sacrifice, and sleepless nights. Behind the scenes, while the world saw the goals and the celebrations, they didn't see the lonely hours in the gym, the endless drills, the sacrifices, birthdays missed, injuries fought in silence, moments of doubt wrestled alone. For Cristiano, greatness had a cost, and he paid it in full. He carried the hopes of a nation too. Portugal, a country that had never won a major international tournament, found their leader in him. In 2016, against all odds, despite getting injured early in the final, Cristiano willed his team to win the European Championship. From the sidelines, he shouted, he coached, he pushed his brothers over the finish line. Because even when he couldn't fight on the field, his spirit refused to sit quietly. Cristiano Ronaldo's story isn't just about football. It's about grit. It's about waking up every single day and choosing to fight. It's about believing in yourself when nobody else does. It's about carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders and still running faster than everyone chasing you. Today, he stands not just as one of the greatest footballers to ever live, but as a symbol. A reminder that no matter where you come from, no matter how hard the road, no matter how loud the doubts, you can rise. You can fly, because greatness isn't gifted, it's earned, step by painful step, moment by heart-shattering moment. Cristiano Ronaldo showed us that dreams are not for the lucky. Dreams are for the relentless, for the fearless, for those who are willing to hurt, to bleed, to sacrifice everything, and still keep going. And somewhere tonight, in some forgotten corner of the world, there's another little boy kicking a ball against a wall, dreaming with all his heart. And because of Cristiano, he knows it's possible. Not easy, but possible. And one day, when all the stadium lights have dimmed, when the chants fade, and the world moves on to newer names and younger faces, there will still be one story that refuses to be forgotten. The story of a boy who had nothing but a dream. The story of a fighter who turned pain into power. The story of a legend who ran faster than fate, jumped higher than fear, and rose stronger than every fall. Cristiano Ronaldo, a name etched not just in football history, but in the hearts of everyone who dared to believe that impossible is just a word waiting to be proven wrong. Because if he could do it, so can you. All it takes is everything you've got.